This is Diane Rowden, County Commissioner with awesome Hernando County, and I'm sitting here with the owner of an awesome business in Hernando County. Actually, it's an awesome Italian restaurant, Nina's Cucina, and I'm sitting here with Tony. And Tony, I'd like you to introduce yourself, and I don't want to mess up your last name, so I'll let you take care of that and probably fix the name of your restaurant, which I probably didn't say right either. So go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about your restaurant and where you're located.
Okay. I'm Tony Tomasi. I own Nina's Cucina in Cass Circle. It's at 1427 Cass Circle, Spring Hill, Florida, just off of Spring Hill Drive and west of Deltona Boulevard. And we have been there about 5 years now. The restaurant is a fresh Italian kitchen restaurant. We specialize in a 3-course dinner for two for $24, so each individual gets an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert.
And is that price all the time? It sounds like, from what I understand from people and reading the comments on your Facebook, that you've got quite a selection, so you could probably eat there quite often and never eat the same thing twice.
That's exactly correct. That's all the time. It's $12. It's basically $12 a head for 3 courses a person. That is all the time. There's no special. There's no coupon needed. That's our everyday house special. And you're right. You can eat there every day for over a month and not have the same item, because with the selection of a la carte items, the entrees, and our brick oven pizzas that we have as well.
Wow, that sounds awesome. So tell me, what are some really great selections that you have?
Our house popular ones are the shrimp amore Maria, which is a sauteed shrimp in a pink Chardonnay white wine cream sauce with the penne. We do a lot of chicken marsala. We have a new dish that's becoming very popular. It's the chicken baldestana, which is a sauteed chicken breast in a white wine sauce, topped with prosciutto, sauteed baby organic spinach, and it has sliced mozzarella on top, and that's served over pasta as well.
Oh man, that sounds really great.
Very good.
And I understand also, Tony, that on Wednesdays is a really kind of a special day, and there's a lot of people that come, and I think it's called Wine Wednesday.
Wednesdays. It's Wine Down Wednesdays. All wines, no matter which wine, is $5 a glass. From our top shelf Chiantis or Tuscan, anything, coming over from Italy, to our regular house wine, it's $5 a glass.
So you get a lot of your wines special brought in from Italy, is that?
We try to keep a good selection of Italian wines, but we also do have a lot of South American wines as well. So we have over 30 varieties right now of wines.
And I know, with Italian foods, there's usually Italians that are behind it cooking, and I understand that you have quite a history of being Italian, that you actually lived in Italy for quite some time.
I did as a young boy. I was born over here as my first generation in Brooklyn, and we went back to Italy, so I was brought up there until I was about 5 years old, but then being brought up in its heritage and actually being with food all our lives, I've adapted to cooking, a little bit like my family, but more or less a good friend of ours and a godfather of my daughter went to culinary school and came back and taught me everything he knew, and I just created my own style.
Wow, that is really great. And I would say that you probably have good lasagna.
Very good lasagna. We do an off-traditional lasagna based off the layered lasagna everyone else does. We do a rollatini. It's more non-traditional, very delicious, very tender. We sell a lot. We have the meat lasagna, and we have a sauteed spinach lasagna. So those that can't have the meat, but for, say, love lasagna, they can go with the spinach one.
And now you're located right off of Spring Hill Drive and Cass Circle, right?
Yep, at 1427 Cass Circle, yep.
But I saw you the other night at Marker 48, and it looks like you have a special oven out there for cooking pizzas, and I think it's a wood. It's a
wood-fired oven.
Wood-fired oven pizzas.
Wood-fired oven. Yeah, something that my friend and I, Chris Lamia, he was diagnosed with ALS a few years back, and very limited in what he can do. So we partnered up, and we bought a wood-burning pizza oven, which is mobile, and half the money goes to an ALS family. And we just go to venues, and we just became a permanent fixture up there at Marker 48 on 50 about a month ago. So we're there every Friday and Saturday night. 7:30 we get set up till close, and you can come up there and get an authentic Italian wood-fired pizza oven. So
well, I know we had it the other night, and
Guys had two
it
of
was
them.
so great. We had two,
Yep.
and the delivery service is great. You go and you order the pizza, you get in there and you have a beer, and before you know it, you've got a pizza sitting in front of you.
Usually doesn't take more than 10 minutes.
And the prices are phenomenal. I mean, we had a pizza. Well, we could have had a pizza for two, but we decided we wanted two pizzas after we ate the first one. It was so good, but you know, it's very, very reasonable, less than $10, and
less than $10 for a pizza. Yeah. We truly, I believe in being fair with prices. I know everyone around us, we all buy food for the same price, and being fair with people causes for fair patronism. You know, they come in. Most of my customers are there once a week, mostly sometimes twice a week, for the fair pricing, the good portions, the quality. And that's, you know, in-house at the restaurant or at the pizza cart, we're going to give the best quality, the best prices. Because, again, we all work for our dollar, so...
That's great. That's great.
I believe in a slow nickel, not a fast dime.
That's great. And back to Marker 48, and let me just say a little bit about where Marker 48 is, so people who haven't experienced Marker 48 before, that they can. It's right on Highway 50 by High Point, on the same side of the road as High Point. And it's a brewery, and they make their own beers there. And now we have you outside there making your own pizzas. So what a good combination.
Great
Pizza and beer.
Maurice and Tina have traveled the country, and a lot of the places they went to where they've seen a lot of the other breweries, they were in combination with pizza and beer. They also do barbecue up there in the daytime, so barbecue and beer. So
they have barbecue there.
Barbecue is there in the daytime, and they're there, I believe, 11 to 8 Tuesday or Wednesday through Saturday, excuse me. And in the evenings when they shut down, because they're there all day, that's when we pick up at 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Really?
So Maurice does what he does best with the beer inside, and we take care of the food outside.
That's great.
The place is gorgeous. I mean,
it is.
What he did to that garage.
I used to have my oil changed there, I tell people, so I know what the place was really like. And it's just, what's so awesome is that we have such a... great businesses right here in Hernando County. People don't have to travel to Tampa or Pasco County, and especially if they want really good Italian food, and then if they want beer and the pizza, I mean, it all goes together.
I like being that said, this is what we need to do up in Hernando County. Keep people here, keep the money in town, but businesses flourishing up on 50 and where we're at on Cass Circle with the revitalization of the Cass Circle area. I chose that area 5 years ago because I like the small uniqueness of it. And then a couple years ago, I started to come up to where this will be downtown Spring Hill, because that was the original plaza area of Spring Hill. So we just, planted our roots a little deeper, expanded. I'm constantly remodeling, so there's always a change. The food is the same, but the place changes.
And we're working, the county is working on the revitalization of the Cass Circle area, and what people just need to keep remembering is that, this is downtown Spring Hill, and we can make this into a great place, we support, and by supporting our businesses, and we're not asking people to support businesses that are not worth supporting. So, back to with what you have to offer.
Yeah, with that area where I'm at, like I said, 50 building up, a lot of corporate places open on 50. But there are the mom and pop shops like Maurice and Tina at Marker 48 that did open. But where we're at on Cass Circle, I would have to say 90%, are all independently owned places. There are not a lot of corporate places down there, so we're all local people, make it a living.
That's great. So why don't you tell us how people can find you on the internet also? I think you have Facebook.
We do have Facebook, yes. We don't have a website. We have the Nina's Cucina on Facebook.
Why don't you spell that so that they...
It's N-I-N-A, apostrophe S, Cucina, C-U-C-I-N-A. And then we have Nina's Cucina Wood-Fired Pizza Cart, which is on Facebook.
And you have that Facebook also.
We have that. We are available to hire for any venues, daytime, nighttime. Just give us a call and we'll come out and we cook right on site with the pizzas.
And what's your telephone number?
The number at the restaurant is 352-556-5286. And again, we're located at 1427 Cass Circle in Spring Hill.
And give me that telephone number one more time there, Tony.
352-556-5286.
And this has been great talking to you, and I can't wait to get back over there and have some more pizza and my 3-course meal, and
Yeah,
wine on Wednesday. And
Wine Wednesday, yep.
so I just would like to tell everyone out there to pay attention. Go to Nina's Cucina.
Yeah.
I'll say that right. And it's awesome in Hernando County with these awesome businesses. So thank you very much, Tony.